Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel, Mel's Gluten-Free Symphony, where my aim is to make you drool for your own delicious home-cooked food. In this recipe video, I'll be showing you my pumpkin carrot soup, topped with some cream, some coriander, and crispy bacon and garlic. Now let's get into it. Everything you see here is all the veggies you need. I've got approximately 520 grams of some red pumpkin here. It's so large, it barely fits on the screen. It's one of my favorite vegetables to cook with. And to eat, of course. You'll also need 3 medium-sized carrots, weighing approximately 250 grams. They may look a little extra muddy, but I did rinse them, and I'll be rinsing them again post-peeling. I don't think any soup is complete without celery. You'll definitely require 1 large stalk. This weighs approximately 20 grams. Next, you'll need fresh garlic. I've got 14 cloves here, weighing approximately 18 grams. You'll also need a little bit of heat, so add some green chili. I've got 3 here, weighing approximately 8 grams. Now let's get down to our veg prep. First, begin cutting your pumpkin. Just roughly chop it into approximately 1-inch sized chunks. Now you'll have to cut away the skin using that same knife. Don't peel away the skin. You might land up ruining the blades of your peeler. I like to keep a scrap bowl ready on my platform to collect all my veggie scraps. It keeps things a little tidy. Now, if some chunks are larger than most other chunks, just half them. Once you've got all your chunks the same size, transfer them directly into the pressure cooker. Now moving on to prepping the carrots. Grab your rinsed carrots and peel them. Then thoroughly rinse them one more time to remove any residual dirt. After which, just chop off the root tips and work with 1 carrot at a time. Chop them into approximately 1-inch sized chunks. Once you're done, transfer all the carrots to your pressure cooker. For the celery stalk, you could just roughly chop it into 1 to 2-inch sized pieces. When that's done, toss it in the pressure cooker with the rest of your veggies. Time to ramp up the heat, guys! Grab those green chilies and roughly chop them. For some, 3 might be a tad bit on the spicy side, so you could go with 1 or 2 depending on your comfort level for heat. Now to prep the garlic. I'm just cleaning off the root ends and tossing them in whole. Isn't this soup easy or what? I'd love to hear what you have to say. So twiddle your fingers and tell me all about it in the comment section below. Soup is delicious, but not without those spices and herbs. So you'll need to add ½ teaspoon salt, ½ teaspoon ground black pepper, 1/8 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon dried thyme, 1/4 teaspoon cumin powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Now pour in 50 ml of water and combine all those wholesome vegetables and spices. Make sure all those veggies are more or less evenly coated in those spices. Then close your pressure cooker and switch the flame to medium-low and cook it for 20 minutes. Then switch the flame off and let the pressure naturally release for 15 minutes. Before opening it, make sure all the steam has released. So just lightly lift the whistle with your spoon to let any remaining steam escape. Now go ahead and get the first whiff of this hearty soup. Stir all that goodness together. The veg should be incredibly soft to the touch. So much so that it should be easy to just mash away those pieces with the back of your spoon. Now if you like chunky soup, simply mash the mixture using your spoon, or you could use a potato masher to do the job. The advantage here is you don't need to wait till it cools down in order to prepare it. Just mash it, add some water, some garnishes, and you're done. However, if you like velvety soup, you need a bit more patience. I'm in the mood for some velvety soup, so I'm going to wait till it cools down completely before I can blitz it up. If you're in that mood, then follow these steps. Once it's cooled, just empty it out into your mixer bowl and blitz it till it forms a smooth paste. Now empty it out into your vessel. I'm not going to let go of all that spiced veggie paste in the mixer bowl, so I'm just adding about 10 to 20 ml of water to just loosen up all that creamy yumminess. Now pour in 450 ml of water into the vessel and stir it around till it forms a homogeneous mixture. Butter brightens any day, or any dish I should say. So once it begins simmering, add 20 grams of butter. I'm using salted butter, it's just so much more flavorful. Stir that in till all the butter has melted and merged into that sunset lit soup. After that, cover your vessel with a lid and begin prepping your garnishes. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know how much I love garnishes. I simply believe a dish isn't complete without that touch. So bacon and I go way back. I could eat it with almost anything, including dessert. I do have something planned for you guys along those lines, so subscribe and click that notification bell icon to stay tuned to my future cooking experiments. Getting back to this recipe, I'm prepping the garnishes sufficient enough for 2 servings. So for the bacon, that's 2 rashers per bowl of soup. I've got some good quality smoky bacon here that I'll be finely dicing. So I've just layered one on top of the other to make the chopping process quick and easy. Then I've made 2 lengthwise cuts, followed by dicing it breadthwise. Try to keep the pieces a more or less even size. Mine are roughly 1/4 to 1/2 inch in size. Now just toss them in the pan and over a medium-low flame, fry the bacon till it turns a deep reddish brown color and most of the fat has rendered down. This should take around 5 to 7 minutes. That sizzle is music to my mouth. Stir those pieces as often as possible during that time. This ensures all your pieces evenly crisp up. When that's done, your kitchen will be bathed in smoky bacon aroma. And who doesn't want that from time to time? Okay, now transfer it into a bowl and set it aside, carefully draining away as much bacon fat as you can while doing so. Oh yum! Those are some enticing bacon rubies, aren't they? Okay, so now we have to move on to prepping the crispy garlic. I've got 4 cloves here, 2 for each serving of soup. First, remove the root ends and now begin roughly chopping your garlic. If you want to keep this soup all veg, simply replace the crispy bacon with a little more crispy garlic. After it's all chopped, toss them around in the rendered bacon fat. Once again, if you're going all veg, simply fry the garlic in 2 to 3 teaspoons of any vegetable oil of your choice. Toss them around till all the pieces turn golden brown. This should take around 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm just transferring them into the same bowl as the crispy bacon, draining out as much fat as possible. This is just less washing up for me. You could, however, serve them up separately as well. Be free with your garnishes. Do as you please. Now, since I've combined the 2 in the same bowl, I'm simply stirring them together as even distribution of garnishes between your soup servings is the goal. If you're gobbling this up solo, more soup and garnishes for you, I guess. Don't those colors just pop? I think I left you guys in enough suspense. So time to serve up that soup. So grab that soup bowl and pour that spiced, smooth and creamy soup into it. Now just drizzle some fresh cream. About a teaspoon should be sufficient for 1 serving. But hey, it's a garnish, so your taste trumps what I say. After you've added your cream, sprinkle those crispy bacon and garlic pieces over the top and gently place a small stem of coriander. And your soulful pumpkin carrot soup masterpiece is ready. This one-pot wonder is sure to motivate you to whip it up whenever you're in the need for some hearty soup. Okay, this has got to be my favorite part of my videos. Taste test time! Make sure you stir everything around so all the crispy bacon and garlic bits get well incorporated into the soup. So you get a mix of the crispy bits in every morsel. And stir that cream in as well. Delicious. This soup is so easy to prepare and it just radiates richness. With all those hearty umami flavor profiles coupled with the creaminess of the softened vegetables, and you gotta give it to the highlighters of the soup, the garnishes. Those crispy bacon and garlic bits with that hint of cream and coriander. All I can say is that you're gonna wonder where this has been all your life. Try it out and share your feedback in the comment section below. I want to know all about your cooking experiences. And if you know someone who needs to cuddle up next to a warm bowl of soup, share this recipe with them. So I've dedicated this recipe video to all my friends and family who've been down with the flu these past few weeks. I hope everyone's doing well now. Take care, you guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.